Oh man, these are growing on me. These Seiko Astron. These are pretty incredible watches. Sapphire crystal, titanium cases. This one's a limited edition. This is part of the Resident Evil Death Island. It's a Resident Evil thing. I don't know. I don't know much about Resident Evil, but if you do and you're a fan, maybe this is the watch for you. I don't know if you buy it just if you're a fan, though. I think you got to be into these Seikos, and you're going to want to have a really nice Seiko watch, because this one's just under $3,000. Still a lot of money, but it's killer tech. And I have to say a big thanks to the crew at Exquisite Timepieces, Naples, Florida. Link in the description, direct contact information to get a hold of Tyler, whether you want to get a hold of one of these special Seiko watches or any of their 60 brands that they're authorized dealer for, plus their pre-owned selection. Check it out. Tell them I sent you. This is the Seiko SSH131 using the caliber 5x53. There you go. So, like I already said, titanium. It is coated, and you can see along the edge here, as I talk about the size and everything, you can see all the different cities laid out, and that is because that is how you set the time, both for your main time and your second time that you keep track of down here at this 6 o'clock sub-dial right here. Pretty slick. So the case is 42.7 millimeter wide. It wears more like a 42 though, guys, I promise. The lug-to-lug is a 48. You have this, most of them come on bracelet. This one's coming on this really cool calf leather, custom fitted to the, well, not custom, it's OEM fitted to the case. It is 12.6 millimeter thick. Like I said, it has a sapphire crystal up top that is flat and just slightly proud of that bezel. The crown, non-screw down, is just a push-pull crown. 7.2 millimeter. Has a 100-meter water resist. And in this configuration, weighs 75 grams, so nice and lightweight. Comes with a nice stainless steel buckle system that is adjusted easily by just running to whatever hole you need to run to. There's only 600 of these, and it has this crazy gray dial with those diving board indices, meaning that the indices are actually applied to the chapter ring and then set in the watch. If you kind of get the right angle, you can tell that the diving board hang over the dial. Pretty slick. But you got to look really close to see it. Of course, you have your day here. You have your date, second time zone. This is your AM, PM, or where you're at in the 24-hour AM, PM indicator for this time zone down here. And then over here, you have your power level indicator showing that it's a full charge. And then, of course, you have your seconds hand ticking away. And you have lume everywhere. These are solar GPS watches. Excuse me. So they get that solar, or they get that GPS signal, rather, for extreme accuracy, even though in the literature it says plus or minus 15 seconds per month. I think that's kind of irrelevant, because it grabs that GPS signal and pretty much auto-corrects if there's any deviation in the accuracy of the watch. So it's pretty much going to be spot on. I don't know why they really give it that plus or minus 15 seconds per month. I suppose if it couldn't gather the GPS location, then it would maintain that. But the reality is you're pretty much going to get that GPS location, and it's going to just keep going. There's a little bit to setting it up. Not really. I mean, you have your daylight savings time that you adjust for. That's pretty easy to do. The rest of it's pretty intuitive. Basically, you just kind of pop the crown out, and you can see the seconds hand is pointing towards NYC because that's my time zone. If you need to adjust it, you just move it. So like if you're traveling, you just move it to whatever time zone you're in, and it'll automatically adjust for you. It's that simple. And then to adjust the second time zone, which I have set currently for West Coast USA time, LAX, you just pop the crown out all the way, and it does the same thing. But, for that other register. That's it. That's all you got to do. So that part is actually pretty intuitive. And like I said, it's already got that GPS signal, so it knows it's Monday the 18th. You don't have the calendar year, but I'm thinking most of us can remember that. Let's zoom back out. Let's check this on my 7 1/4 inch wrist so you can see what that looks like. Very, very good looking watch, very comfortable on wrist. I actually do really like it on this leather. I didn't size it for me, but like I said, the bracelet ones are really not that much more money, but this one's a crazy limited edition. There's some other limited edition ones that also have the titanium bracelet. So whether you prefer the leather strap or the bracelet, I'm sure there's an Astron model that will fit you. I've had many people in the past in the comments section request me to start videoing these Astrons. I was hesitant to do so just because it is quartz, it's GPS and all that stuff. Not that I have any problem with that, but I don't know that it really resonates with the watch enthusiast crowd. But I struggled to understand why they don't. I mean, I know like you could have the argument that it doesn't really have any soul or anything, but dang it, when you just want a regular, everyday, good-to-go watch, it's hard to beat these. And of course, you could buy a very inexpensive $10, $15 watch, but we're watch nuts, we're watch enthusiasts, and we want premium products, and that comes with a premium price, and that's what this watch is. It is a premium GPS, solar, titanium, sapphire crystal, all of that stuff, and that cost a little bit of money. And it's worth it. These watches are amazing. So let me give it a quick, let me kill the studio lights and we'll check the lume. Also, Seiko lume. So good to go in that department as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Tell Exquisite Timepieces I sent you. I'll see you on the next one.